The international show We Will Rock You, written by Ben Elton and featuring the music of Queen, is currently running at the Montecasino's Teatro until Sunday, the 16th of April. Thereafter, moving to the Artscape in Cape Town from the 5th of May to the 4th of June. The show is not a Queen tribute show, nor is it about Freddie Mercury. This is a musical theatre production with its own storyline, set the music of the legendary band Queen. Now, to share more on the production, we're joined in studio by Nicolette Fernandez, who plays the leading female role of Scaramouche, and then also in studio with us is Stuart Brown, beg your pardon, who plays the leading male role of Galileo in We Will Rock You. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live. Hello.
Morning. Hi.
Nicolette, let me start with you. Tell us a little bit about your character and the work that has gone into making sure that it is to the T.
Oh, it's been such a wonderful process. We have so much talent here in South Africa. I played the role of Scaramouche, and she's a rebel. She's not really accepted in her community. She's bullied quite a lot, which is very sad. She's very cool. And she discovers this wonderful character, Galileo, at school. And he is the person that, like, makes her discover this whole other world of rock and roll.
Yeah.
And we set off together to save the world. It's set in a post-apocalyptic kind of sci-fi future. And yeah, we're here to bring rock and roll to the people, essentially. Yeah. So it's very cool.
Stuart, tell us about the chemistry between the two characters and why, how it translates on stage.
I think what's important about the chemistry between the two is that they're both out there for the same cause. You know, they both feel like they're a little bit lost in this new community that's happened on the iPlanet, which is like 300, 400 years in the future. And they both feel a little bit out. So I think there's that connection of, like, we're in this together, and I think that's what's really important about the connection between the two. And they go on this journey, they fight, they bicker, they you know, like, it's one of those relationships, but it's something that ends up being a really great team.
Yeah. What are some of the themes that are explored in there? What are some of the issues that you touch on in We Will Rock You?
I think we touch on rebellion, which is very common and very something that we can all relate to, I think, in South Africa, but in the world in general. Rebellion and teamwork, friendship, love, all of these wonderful things, yeah?
I mean, what also comes up is the fact that we're dealing with technology and how people nowadays, and it's so obvious nowadays, how involved we are in technology and how stuck we are to our phones. So that's the other thing as well. So it brings that to light, and it's very obvious nowadays.
Yeah. I want to talk about the amazing effects. I mean, that's a big deal in there. Tell us a little bit about that.
This musical is unlike anything I've ever experienced. This is, firstly, it explores sci-fi, which not a lot of musicals do nowadays. And we've had an incredible team, an incredible director, incredible costume designers and set designers and sound designers that have managed to make the show almost like a movie, something that is unlike anything else. We've got technology that hasn't been used in other musicals, a lot of futuristic sci-fi kind of vibes. And it's absolutely incredible, and there's so much attention to detail. And it's really amazing to be a part of.
Yeah. Stuart, the music is a big part of it, obviously. Tell us a little bit about that, because I can only imagine what the music must be like. I mean, we're talking about Queen here.
Yeah, you know what's incredible is that it's obviously a privilege to be able to sing this music. What is great is we don't have to sound like Freddie.
Right.
So that is on our side. But I think what's cool is we've got a live band on stage. I think it's a 6-piece or 7-piece live band.
Wow, okay.
That play for us. And I mean, everybody that's singing is incredible. The ensemble pulls this show together, and to be able to sing Queen music is, again, as I said, it's a privilege, and it's so cool to be able to perform it to 700 to 1,500 people every night.
And we encourage you guys to sing with us as well, so that's amazing.
So bad people like me are allowed,
no such thing as bad.
Bad singers.
Such thing.
No. It's Queen music, you can't not.
Freddie is looking down upon us and just encouraging it all.
Yeah.
So.
And the amount of work that goes into the amount of songs that Stuart has spoken about. Talk to us about that, because it takes a lot of work.
Yes, we had a lot of rehearsals in South Africa, and then every time we go to a new country, we also do a few bit bit of rehearsals just to fine tune everything. But in terms of the preparation that goes in before the rehearsals, all of us are very well trained. A lot of us are legends in the industry. Craig Robani and Londi and all of these incredible South African performers have been training for years and have been performing for years to prepare for a show like this. So yes, it's Queen, and yes, it's difficult in that sense, but at the same time we are trained professionals that do this for a living.
Right.
So we hopefully do a decent job.
Yeah, and we do have an amazing team, a music team, that one, that's the guys that are playing in the band, and two, the musical director, and the one from overseas as well, who's really put in so much effort to make sure that we sound incredible.
Yeah. What's been the response, though, every night from the audience?
Oh, wow. It's been surreal, actually, performing here in South Africa on home soil. It's been so different from overseas. I think it's been received so much better here, which has been absolutely incredible. I mean, I think on our opening night on the Sunday, I wept after the show. I was like, this is what it's supposed to feel like. It was incredible. Yeah.
And I think also that because it feels better because it's so much, it's at home, you know, and a South African audience is different. They will not sit down and just clap.
We know how to party as well. And when Queen comes on, we know exactly what the job is expected, what's expected of us. And I think that we have such a good vibe here in South Africa. We have a lot of joy, a lot of love to give, and we really, really feel that from a lot of our audiences.
Yeah.
All right, so give us details. What time are you on? All those. We need details now so that people can come and see you at the theatre.
So we're on from Tuesdays to Sundays. We do double shows on Saturdays and Sundays. Most of our shows are at 8 o'clock.
Yes, so during the week we're on at 8, and on Saturday night at 8 as well.
And then on Sundays we're on at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
We are doing a special show on Easter Monday as well.
Which is 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m., which is very, very special. But we're there when you need us, essentially.
And we've got 2 or 3 more weeks left.
Two weeks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much
for talking to us. Nicolette Fernandez and Stuart Brown on the multi-award-winning rock musical We Will Rock You, featuring an all-star cast.